Okay, let's see. When you play your character's card, put it on the table above your inkwell. Characters enter play in the ready position, but you can't do anything with them until your next turn. You need to wait for their ink to dry. When you play an item card, put it on the table above your inkwell. Unlike characters, you can use items right away. When you play an action card, do what the card tells you to do. Then put the card into your discard pile. Always put cards into your discard pile face up so everyone can see them. Songs are kind of an action card, but there's a special rule that gives you another way to pay for them. Each song says a character with cost X or more can sing this song for free. If you have a character with the list cost higher, you can extort that character to play the song card instead of extorting cards in your inkwell to do it. Using this approach still counts as playing the card. Rules for when you can extort a card still apply, of course. So characters can't sing songs the same turn they came into play. Lorcana is a fun two-player game, but there's nothing stopping from playing games of 3 or more players. The game rules remain the same, except that at the end of a player's turn, the player to the left takes the next turn. Whenever an ability requires more than one player to do something at the same time, start with the players whose turn it is, then proceed to the left until each effect player has done their action. There's so many rules to this game. Oh my. Questioning. To quest with one of your characters, extort them and gain lore equal to their lore value. Remember, you can't quest with a character the same turn you play them. Challenging. Questioning is how you win the game, but sometimes you need to slow your opponents down. This is where challenging comes in. First, extort one of your characters to send them into the challenge. Then choose an opponent's extorted character to challenge. You can't challenge a ready character. Both characters in a challenge deal damage. Look at each character's strength and put the damage counter on the character. Damage. Characters damage each other in challenges, and some card effects deal damage as well. Whenever the source damage counters stay on a character until an effect removes them or the character is banished. A character is banished when they have damage counters on them that reach or exert their willpower. Put the character card into its player discard pile. Building a deck. Making your own deck is part of the fun of Lorcana. You get to choose which characters you want, which abilities you include, and the strategies you want to employ. There are 2 ways to approach building a deck. The easiest is to switch out cards in an existing deck, like one of the ready-to-play starter decks. You can also build a new deck from scratch, using the cards in your collection. This method is more work, but it can be a lot of fun. Each Lorcana deck must follow these rules. Your deck must have at least 60 cards in it. Your deck cannot contain more than 4 copies of any single card. Example, you can't have more than 4 copies of Elsa Snow Queen in your deck. Different versions of a character count as different cards. Some having 4 copies of Elsa Snow Queen in your deck doesn't keep you from adding up to 4 copies of Elsa Queen Regent. Your deck can only contain cards from 1 or 2 inks. Be sure to check out DisneyLorcana.com for videos with deck building and strategy tips. Captain Hook. Captain Hook of the Jungle Roger is challenging Donald Duck Captain Hook has 3 strengths and Donald Duck has 2. At the same time, Captain Hook deals 3 damages to Donald Duck, who gets 3 damages counters. Donald deals 2 damages to Hook, who gets 2 damage counters. If only 3 willpowers, Donald is in trouble because his damage is equal or greater than his, I want to say heart, but it's willpower. He is banished and goes to his player's discard pile. Hook wins the challenge. He needs to watch out though. His own willpower is 4, so he takes 2 more damages later. He'll be banished too. Turn order at a glance. Beginner's phase. Ready? All your cards. Start of turn effects happen. Draw a card. Skip this on the first turn. Once a turn, okay. Main phase. Choose as many as you like, except as noted in any order. Once a turn, add a card to your inkwell. Play a card. Activate an item. Play a character ability that doesn't require, I'm going to say hexagon, with a character that wasn't played during the setup. Quest or challenge an expert card or use the ability. Cost, inkwell, strength, willpower, lore. Really? No, I can't pull it back up. Okay, I'm not really sure how to play. I will still, but I'll ask my stepdad to help me. But I really do find this really pretty trading card. Like, this is so pretty. And these are all just shiny ones right now. I'm keeping these ones to put in my Disney themed bathroom. And then I'm gonna have some to play, so. I'm just not sure what to do with this giant box. I'm like, I should. Well. Should have seen that coming from a mile away. But I didn't. Ugh. Why on earth did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. I'm trying to do this with my bad hand is like really annoying. Okay, cards. Ugh. So let me know, do you play Disney Lorcana or do you just collect the cards? Or do you do both? Okay, card pile, please don't fall again. I have to go through these at some point. It's so heavy. More heavier than I thought. Oh no, I dropped the card. Is this considered the rules? Not the rules? I'm so confused. It doesn't say. Guess learn to play.